All right, let's go. Hey, we want to apologize, y'all. We had some technical difficulties real quick, but we are back. We got the beautiful ladies. We're going to reintroduce ourselves real quick for those that's just chiming in, doing their thing. We're going to start to my right. Let them know who you are, what you represent. The sexy, beautiful woman to my right.
Hey, y'all. It's Amazon Honey, the tall goddess.
Okay, Amazon Honey. And we're going to go to her right.
Hey, I'm Plump Princess, CEO of Detroit Plump Playmates.
Yes. And to D. Jones' left.
Hi, I'm Winter, and I represent the Detroit Plump Playmates.
Yes, and then we got the host of the show. We got my man, Mr. D. Jones. We are back, y'all. So let's go back in.
A little technical difficulty, but we back. I think we was talking too much freaky shit.
And the system cut off.
It got too nasty.
When we left, we were talking about stumping on balls.
And dead animals.
And
Right.
Stumping on dead animals. I don't want to talk about we were talking about the free. So you were telling us that was the freakiest thing somebody asked you to do.
I didn't do it, though. I love animals, and I just couldn't.
And you said it was rodents, like rats
Yeah,
and
I
shit?
couldn't see myself and feeling like bones.
Did he stay in a rat-infested house and just needed your assistance?
He probably buys them. I didn't get deep off into...
Is there any amount of money that would have made you do it?
She had to think about that.
Right.
500.
I was an 8-pound stump for.
Should have killed a whole monkey.
Not a monkey.
Oh gosh. Yeah, probably $1 million.
Damn.
Okay, no.
All right, honey.
Yeah, it had to be a lot.
What's the freakiest thing you've been asked to do? And then what's the freakiest thing you've been asked to do? What's the freakiest thing you've done?
The freakiest thing I've done is probably eat ass. And
man or woman?
No. I feel like pegging is probably the freakiest thing.
That's the nastiest shit ever.
Yeah.
I think pegging is probably like the freakiest.
This should be a no judgment zone. Let's
Right.
start there.
I love pegging.
I love
It's
pegging
my
too.
pleasure.
It do something to me. Like
That turn y'all on to peg a guy?
It's probably a power
exactly,
thing.
But that's not, is that freaky now? Because it seems like that's more common.
That's not common.
It's
I know.
getting common.
It's getting common. Pegging.
It's still hush hush.
yeah.
And then a man paid you to eat his ass.
More guys are openly saying they'll get their ass ate before they say they get pegged or fingered.
When I was 22, I was messing with this old chick, and she was giving me some head, right? Then she flipped my legs up, and she licked my ass, and I went, and I was like, this ain't for me. I slapped the shit out of her, like, what you doing? And ever since then, I was like, I'm straight on that.
Ever since then, no, you wasn't never straight after that.
Oh, no.
Because she didn't tell you before
Well,
she
it's not
did
for
it.
everybody. Yeah, and she
It's
probably
tickle. I don't
maybe
like
had
being
y'all
tickled.
discussed it.
Right.
Or she didn't have your consent.
Like,
just
so
went
this
for
is
it.
what I'm about to do. This
Yeah,
is
she
about
just
to
You
go
was
down.
caught off guard.
I'm ticklish. I don't like being tickled. So I didn't like that. So what's the freakiest thing you've been asked to do?
I don't know. I just feel like I don't think anything's like too freaky. Like, not saying it's gonna be a yes for me, but it's not nothing that surprises me these days. I've heard it all. It's just, because it would probably be something similar to what they just said, but it's just like at this point, I've heard it all. Like when you start signing up for these OnlyFans sites and then you start attracting these guys from these different walks of life, that just introduce you to a whole nother world of just nastiness.
I Googled a lot of stuff.
Twitter as well. Like I done got on Twitter and like got exposed to a whole nother side of things. Like I was just looking at this page where this guy makes these inflatable like animals and stuff, like inflate like a pool toy. That's what he uses to make them. But they end up having little holes in the back of them, and he has some videos of himself fucking these plastic rubber toys.
Oh no!
That's shaped like dolphins and dogs and. I just nothing surprises me at this
You
point.
can get off on all kind of stuff.
So what turns y'all on?
I like lesbian porn. I love women.
Okay.
Like women turn me
Are
on.
you bisexual?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm like proudly yes. I don't know. Something that I would probably want to do is a DP.
What's on
Double penetration.
Right.
One in the ass and one in the vagina.
You've never had that done? So
No.
is that like is that like running a bus though now? Is that still?
I
a
mean, I
term?
did a threesome with 2 guys already, so.
But
I
they
don't
did-
like that term.
Right. At this
I
point,
told you it's a no judgment. These
don't-
terms and
It's
labels.
it's a threesome when it's 2 women and a guy.
it's
See,
a
that's-
threesome. It's a threesome with
when it's
2
3 people.
Right.
period.
No.
Now, if
That's
it's 4, like 3 or more, then
group.
yes, that's a triangle.
No, but these judgmental terms.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Like, it's me, my
this is a
person,
joke.
it's not even my thing at all, but I just hate, like, these labels and terms that are more, like, negative. Like, this.
Busto's
Yeah, it
not
sounds-
negative.
That
That's
is
negative.
sounds-
a busto.
Okay, we'll keep
If
it
somebody told, if somebody
keep
told
it
you
at
you was a
threesome.
busto,
That's the
then
only
you would be
reason
looking
I
like, what you
haven't
just
done
say
it
to me?
before.
We'll
'Cause
call. We'll
I
keep it
really
at
don't
threesome.
care what nobody
that.
think about it. If I like
I
it,
would
then
say
I
you
like
do
it.
it. Why would you be upset at any term of it? So what's the difference in a busto and somebody calling you a freak? It's not to say, Melvin, you a freak. Ho. I'd be like, all right.
I don't even like the word freak.
You don't. You
Because
like
I don't
it.
find myself freaky. Like I said, I'm more of a passionate, sensual person.
You too conservative.
No, I don't
You
think
like-
I'm not conservative at
No,
all.
I'm talking about with the terms. Like I
No.
don't like a freak. You have to. You want
But
sensual
I don't
shit.
feel like freak it better describes me. I'm very sensual. I'm gonna kiss all your erogenous zones. I'm going to pay attention to how your body reacts when we're together, and I'm going to exploit that at every chance I get, even if we're in public. Like, if you tell me you like the way ass look in leggings, I'm always gonna have see-through leggings on and exploit your senses of vision and all of that stuff. Like, I'm a passionate,
What your woman is
That's-
supposed to do.
that's
sensual
Yeah.
person. Like, that's what I focus
I'm real
on.
sensual. That's like I like slow music,
Yeah, I'm just sensual.
candles. I like romantic ass shit.
Nothing wrong with that.
So, do all y'all got an OnlyFans?
yes.
So, is OnlyFans the new version of tricking without having to have sex?
I would say it is some guys that are on OnlyFans that don't have a desire to meet up with you. They just enjoy, buying your videos and being a part of your like online fan club. I guess it's a new version of tricking, but it's definitely not going to replace the old one. It's just a new form that's becoming more and more popular.
It's just virtual.
Yeah.
Is it lucrative?
Yeah. If you make it.
Have y'all
I've
never
seen
met up
her.
with
I've
any
seen her
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
Have anybody ever met up with one of the people?
I mean, I do porn, so
I done fucked a few fans.
yeah, I have.
That's
to.
what's up.
I just fucked my fifth fan. I gotta
Miss, I like
tighten
to
up.
joke. I'm trying to get quiet over here. What about you? Have you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We'll see.
She said she just
I
fucked
do
her
meetups.
fifth
Some
fan.
Yeah, I gotta
girls, they
tighten up.
don't do meetups. Some OnlyFans content creators, that's just what they do. They don't do meetups at all.
No, but you definitely got to go through like a whole background, like check on them. Like it's a process of even meeting
So
up.
are y'all
like,
concerned if they come to y'all parties and?
That's good. I
good.
sent my flyer to a few of
Yeah.
my. I didn't send it to the whole OnlyFans because one thing about OnlyFans, they have a strict rule about you do not supposed to
About
discuss
promoting.
meetups and things like that. But I have sent the flyer to a few people separately because I have a lot of Detroit people
Right.
on there. And yes, come to the party, support the other BBW girls. Y'all own their OnlyFans and supporting them anyway.
Yeah.
Come to the party and support.
Is it?
Some of them don't know about it. Some people on OnlyFans, they don't do social media. They'll do OnlyFans, but they don't do.
But isn't it okay to do social media to set the presence to say, okay, here's pictures of me looking
No,
like X,
It's
Y,
definitely
and Z.
a good way of advertising. Yeah.
Well, no, us the women, we have to do social media to
Yeah.
do it, OnlyFans. But what she was saying is, it's some guys that are on OnlyFans that do not usually socialize via Instagram,
Gotcha,
Twitter.
gotcha.
Like I have given my OnlyFans out to guys at a store or anything like that, and they're like, they didn't even know what OnlyFans was because
Before
they're not
we forget, tell them y'all OnlyFans so y'all, you know what I'm saying, promote it.
I mean, just real quickly, and we can say it at the end, I'm onlyfans.com/princess38k, princess38k. 38k because I'm a 38k breast size. And
They're nice.
yeah. Are you on my OnlyFans?
I'm not, but I'm
Okay.
just from right
His credit
here.
card declined. He tried to do it. His card declined.
Yeah, my cash app didn't work.
I'm onlyfans.com /plump princess.
All right.
and OnlyFans / Honey the Amazon.
So is it So y'all the BBW dancers. Is it like a stigma between you guys and the slim dancers? Like, do y'all
course.
beef? Are they
All
mad
the
at
time.
y'all?
Well, it's, of course, but that's just everyday life though. Like everyday life is a skinny bitch hating on a big bitch, and it's big bitches hating on skinny bitches. That's everyday life. So you add nudity and just one thing about it, like I always tell people dancing. I've been plus size my whole life, and I always thought I was beautiful just because everybody in my life always praised me up. But the first time I started having a negative body image of myself is when I started dancing in a club where it was a mixed group of girls. And I would not say it was the skinny girls that made me feel no type of way. You're just constantly on a stage. People are always constantly bringing up your looks, critiquing you. Like, even I know skinny girls that are running in the back crying, like, they told me I was too skinny to dance for them. You know,
Right.
like you're being scrutinized and criticized all day long for 4 or 5 hours while you're dancing. So that's just normal. I try to just focus on myself as far as
Does it bother you to the point where it affects you mentally? Like if somebody says something, no matter how good we look, how confident we are, somebody can say something to trigger you, to hurt your feelings. Do you let it bother you, or you're so confident in your game that you keep it moving?
I keep it moving, but I can speak for everybody.
I keep it moving. I ain't had my feelings hurt in a very long time. I'm trying to think.
Right.
When that's something ever been like.
I feel like in my younger years, more so, starting out,
Yeah, I was gonna say
growing
when
to
I
love
first
myself.
started.
What are you?
I've been dancing since I was 17 years
myself,
old. So,
I'm my own
knocking on
worst
30.
critic to
So
me.
I'm 10 years in the game.
I'm my own worst critic.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It be myself. I'm the hardest on myself.
So is this
I
something?
really only care about how I feel about myself.
What about children? Do you guys any kids? Anybody got kids?
I got kids.
Yeah, kids. Would you allow them to know what you do?
My daughter knows what I do. My
How old is
daughter is an adult,
Okay.
and
You look young,
She
huh?
has her own
Damn.
kid, so
Oh,
she has her
wow.
own life to live. But she knows what I do.
When you start having babies at 11,
she runs my
I know, she look
social
good.
media.
she run your social media. Damn, I didn't think you had
Yep. She works the
grandkids.
door at the parties.
Do she?
Period.
All right. Okay.
Okay. All right.
I'll probably tell them when they get older.
Right.
Yeah, my kid's young, so they don't really.
So how does it feel to be on stage and have everybody looking at y'all?
Does it turn you on?
I
Does
would
it
say
make
me,
you nervous?
I like
It's
to.
empowering.
I'm about to say absolutely. For me, I never. One thing I don't get nervous about is when I'm about to perform. I compare myself to a panther on a prowl. I'm constantly trying to make eye contact. Like, I'm not the girl closing her eyes. Like, I gotta imagine myself somewhere else. I'm trying to make eye contact with whoever will catch eye contact with me. And I'm starting this game of seduction and this dance of passion. Just I'm trying to project it on you.
Yes, like a snake charmer.
Yes.
You trying to
Yes, I love dancing.
make that hand go in that pocket
Yes.
and put that money out.
I want to ask this question to y'all. Then I want to swing it to D because I know he's in the strip world. Now, does that work on weaker dudes or does that work on any cat? Because that's never worked on me. Like in a strip club,
Eye contact?
like the eye contact, and you doing, oh, you so hand. Nah, come on, man.
Why is your guard up and you at a strip club?
No, it's not up. It's just like
Right, I'm about to say, because that's me.
I mean, that's when you're supposed to let your hair down and be vulnerable.
And I'm supposed to go, ooh, you
and
think I look
get
good?
catered
Like,
to.
no.
You're supposed to be
But I
trying to
don't-
get catered to.
Well, for one thing about me is I always was one rule of thumb, not saying you're ugly or whatever. I try to tell somebody, if I'm going to give somebody a compliment, it's going to be a true fact about them. So they're not like, oh, you running game.
Right.
Like, if I see a guy and he's butt ass ugly, I'm not gonna be like, "Ooh, you so fat," just because he gonna be looking like, "Bitch, I know why."
Like, come here, sexy.
But he might have a very nice watch on, and I'm like, "Oh my god, that watch is a such and such and such. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, you have really good taste." So
Still
you're
a
like,
form of running
"Oh."
game.
Okay, but at least it's a real.
No,
at least
you're being
I'm
honest.
being
Yeah, you're being
genuine.
honest.
To me, for one, that shows I'm being genuine, and I feel like that will naturally let a guy let his guard down. Like I said, you walk up on somebody trying to run game and lie and say all this stuff
When you're
that
at
they.
a strip club, you're supposed to be there to get your
A
ego
fantasy,
stroked. You're
yeah.
supposed to be
Yeah.
there to,
Okay,
to
did you
get.
fall for it?
to get,
So-
that's what they there for, to make you feel good.
For me,
That's the whole
I started
point to me.
promoting strip clubs before I started doing comedy, right?
I remember you told
Like
me that, right?
10, 11 years ago, I was throwing parties
You had
at
a
my
team of hoes.
Yeah. I was throwing parties at my house, and the strip club found out about it and called me like, "Dog, come up here and do it." So
Right.
I know my weakness. I love women. If you can twerk real good, you taking all my money. So I wouldn't even go in the club that I was promoting. I would wait in my Mustang in the parking lot and count how many heads walked in, so I know how much money I made.
And then go spend.
Nope. So
gonna
they put
trick
their
it
clothes
off.
up. Yeah, I was gonna trick.
You
I was
gonna
gonna
get
trick
high
it
on your
right
own
up.
supply.
Yeah, so because I know my weakness. If you sexy, you twerking, and you can shake your ass, you got me. It ain't about the
Yeah.
eye contact. It's I love a woman who can dance. So
Me too. I
yeah,
like a
so
good
Total
show.
opposite.
yeah, so
I've thrown my tips plenty of times.
right. What's the opposite?
I'm more if you just if you real about whatever you're doing. Like say you come up and you laughing and you joking. Don't give me the robotic I'm at the club shit. Don't give me the
And
hey
But
I'm
that
here
ain't
about
I feel
work
like
on
he,
you.
And one,
he's
but one
like
thing
the-
about it that goes back to being genuine, because that's one thing I used to always, when I danced at the bar, I walk up telling a joke first. I'm gonna walk up on some shoot the shit with you, like on some, like I'm one of the boys. But then I start putting the seduction on you, so you're like, oh shit, this a dancer. But one thing I always would start with, not always, but just a good. Like I said, being genuine, I feel like that's what's going to genuine and sensuality. So I walk up joking with you, tell you a joke about, I might even clown on something you wearing. But that shit made you laugh. You like, she real. Like
Right.
people do that to me all that. We're real. We're a real bitch.
that-
Because I
get
walk
that
up-
a lot too. Like a lot of my reviews, like there is reviews for hoes.
amazing.
And
A lot of them say,
So
you know,
all
I'm
y'all
real
5
down to
stars?
earth. I'm cool. She cool as hell. You know, it didn't feel like a date.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
you know.
So would you guys be paid to go out?
on a dinner date. I always.
all-
So that's
Right.
prostitution.
Absolutely.
Do you look at it like that?
I
Well, that's what it
mean,
is.
I provide companionship.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's right.
I mean, if we're not
It's Pretty Woman.
One
That's what it is.
thing about it is,
And with all respect,
one thing about it, Michigan is not yet decriminalized towards sex workers. So I will continue to
Washtenaw
call.
County.
I know Ann Arbor,
Washtenaw County is the
but
only-
Wayne County, Oakland
They
County. So
they
we're
decriminalized,
one thing about it. While we're on this air, I'm going to respond to it as companionship
So let me ask this
because
question.
it's not decriminalized
Since y'all
here.
do companionships, does that hurt with regular relationships, or do y'all even care about being in a regular
I've
relationship?
been did a few regular relationships, as they both know. Plump met me, and I was in a relationship with a guy for probably about 3 or 4 years at that point. And one thing I have just learned for my personal growth is best that I don't do relationships. I can't tell each sex worker what to do, but it's a lot of decisions we have to make in this game. It's a lot of things we gotta. Plump might call me at 12 o'clock midnight. These guys got this money for this party. They got $200 for everybody up front. They got over 1,000. Come on, winter, come out the house. My man might be like, baby, no, I don't want
Right.
you going nowhere. But now I just missed out on over $1,000, and yet you're not paying all my bills. You're not doing anything for me, and I'm not expecting you to because I'm independent. But let's make it make
But you
sense.
still got to make the relationship work. Are you in a relationship?
That's why I don't want to be in a
wouldn't be in
relationship
one?
because my money, my personal growth is what's
I'm
most
single.
important to me.
I
right
don't
now.
want a relationship.
So at what point?
I like the perks of the relationships, but I don't like the title.
So I mean, so if you don't like the relationship, what's gonna happen when it ain't gonna last forever?
I love love. I mean, if I get into that
You
situation,
said that a lot today. She want to get
No,
married.
if I get, I'm getting older.
you don't dance no more, right?
No, I don't dance anymore.
So why
I mean, I
can't you
still
be in a
do. I
relationship?
still do sex work.
Oh, okay.
I'm still available.
For companionship.
Yes.
What is the going rate?
I think it's going to be. I'm probably going to be available forever. I don't know.
I love
I mean,
relationships.
I
but-
love relationships, but I love sex work too. So
I just feel okay. So this is a good point. Well, you go ahead, but I have a good point to make. Just as far as like
go ahead.
when men are seeking success in their lives, right? men, maybe that man might have been to college. He might have went and got him a trade. He might be a apprentice for some type of union, whatever case may be. And he's on this journey seeking it hard. Relationships and all that type of stuff might fall to the wayside because he's on his journey of personal growth, trying to build his net worth, trying to build whatever he got going on. But why is it so taboo when a woman wants to do it? Because that's, in my opinion, I love relationships. All my exes love me. They want me right back. But my personal growth, I'm trying to buy a home. My personal growth right now is more important. And I just feel like, why is that so taboo? Why guys like, well, what are you going to do when you get older? And it's just like, well, nobody's asking this guy that's been in college and now he's going to get his doctorate and he's still single, but he has a 6K figure job. Nobody's asking him, what are you going to do when you get older? Y'all just like, oh, he's doing his thing. He's a boss.
Right.
So that's how I feel.
Well,
Men don't
not
slow down.
though. No, and I mean,
I like
get
successful men though. So them the type of guys I date. They be in their bag.
And even those guys still want companionship eventually.
Eventually. And that's how I am. Eventually, when I get where I'm going, and I feel like I'm stable. Right now, I'm working on several different business ventures right now. So when those business ventures are up and running, and I'm living off of lots of passive income, and I'm pursuing my legit dream full term. I mean, like full.
What's the legit dream?
I'm a makeup artist.
Gotcha.
Yes, and I have right now I'm trying to invest in getting some cars on Turo, hire car. That's a big thing right now. Trying to get a property on Airbnb. So yeah, once I have all those things up and running, and where I don't even have to be seen, I don't have to answer Plump's call at 12 o'clock in the morning to go see some clients and dance for some guys. Then I feel like that would be a good time to pursue a relationship or pursue whatever. But I'm always dating.
What's your long-term goal?
I sell sex toys and lingerie.
Gotcha. Cool. That'll never play out.
They'll never go out of business.
That'll never.
I love that.
That's $1 billion industry. In your long term?
Never. I want my own club. I want to stop going.
Strip club or club?
Strip club. Plus size strip club. I want to stop renting other people's venues and following other people's rules. I would like my own.
It used to be a plump size on 7 Mile and out of the right across from the C Note. It was only plus size women in that strip club.
Hell no.
When?
Probably that one time I had a party there. That was my party.
Oh no!
I would say in the
At the C Note and these
not
girls,
the C over this club.
Yeah.
No,
But that's where y'all
at
used to have-
Sapphire. Talking about Sapphire.
I think so.
The
Yeah,
Sapphire
that
was
was my
not a
party.
plus size club. I danced
That was my
there,
party.
but they were
one
not
time.
plus size
It was
club.
never a strip club.
Well, no. I think okay.
It might have had like
girls.
It was a
thicker
club.
girls or something.
No, that was the whole club. I didn't know that.
Well, maybe you went there for that party because
No, it was the party. It was every day.
No, I danced at Sapphire a couple times
Yeah,
as
but
a
I like
regular
the men that do
dancer.
Sapphire.
It would be skinny girls, and it was not a plus size club because they would barely let me in there. So that's how I know Sapphire on 7 Mile on the east side was not a plus size
Let
club.
me ask you this: is there a weight requirement to join?
Yes.
What's the weight requirement?
200 is the minimum.
You gotta be 200 to do something.
To something to do something.
So had any
Shout out
girls
to Houston.
Had any girls ever been like, you know what? I'm about to lose weight. I'm out. Has that ever happened?
No.
No.
I mean, we all thrive to be healthy.
You lost a lot of weight.
Yeah. I'm not under 200 pounds though.
No.
So what if you do get under
So I
200?
still consider
Then you gotta
myself.
kick yourself out.
That's my goal. Is 200.
What if you go like 198? Then what?
Ain't nobody gonna know.
Right, she gonna have a cheat. She will have a cheat. I would say she will have a cheat day, and she'll be at 202 because I'm going through that right now.
That's cool. That's cool.
But
So
no, yeah, 200 is one of the requirements, and also dancing in heels.
okay, if they can't dance in heels, they out.
They are out.
So I seen you had auditions on Facebook Live before. Mm-hmm. Do you hold auditions often? And
I'm trying to have auditions next month. I'm working on it right now. It's a lot of girls
you need
contacting me, bombarding me for auditions.
Oh wow!
Bombarding me for auditions.
I used to manage a girl that was in your group. She was small, and then she got big, and then she joined your group. Has that happened a lot, Trina?
She danced at a couple of our parties. She's
She
never
was never
been
a part
an
of Detroit
official
Plum Playmate.
Playmate.
But shout out to Trina Stars. I love me some Trina
Yeah.
Stars, but she never was an official Plum
Yeah.
Playmate.
Oh, okay. I just knew she.
She hosted an event for us, and then maybe she came and danced. I remember that one party we had was amazing. She came and danced. We actually have footage.
Yeah.
Me and Trina
I
Stars.
hosted one of those parties you had on 6 Mile.
On 6 Mile,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was a good night. Y'all got a party coming up. Talk about it.
Tomorrow, it is at Casey's Masterpiece.
Say the date, just in case.
Tomorrow, June 17th,
Yeah.
Friday, at Casey's Masterpiece. That's 18212 West 7 Mile in Southfield.
It's a great place. My homeboy. Shout out to my dog Casey and Damon. Dope ass place.
Okay. Cool.
9 to 2 a.m. Online, you can get the tickets at DetroitPlumPlaymates.com. Right now, they're $15. And at the door, it'll be 20 and up. The later it gets, the greater it gets.
Somebody that's watching on my thing asked, Anquinette asked a question. She said,
That's girl boy's girlfriend.
That's my wife.
"What is it?"
That's her
That's-
wife.
She said,
That's her.
"Wife." Yeah,
Wifey.
wife.
I'm sorry.
Get it right.
What kind of pole tricks can y'all do, or if any?
A lot of them, they do pole now.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yes.
I want to see you get on
They
the pole.
climb up the pole.
see
They
it?
twirl around the pole.
She is the pole.
They dance around the pole.
And somebody asked, "Are y'all hiring Shy Flowers?"
Yes. We're
So
hiring.
how do they follow y'all to figure out how to?
You can go on DetroitPlumPlaymates.com. It'll take you to our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram. It's a tab
OnlyFans.
on there if you want to join. It's a tab on there if you want to book any of the ladies. They are available for booking. They do birthday parties, divorce parties, bachelor parties. It's wedding season now, so if your husband like plus size ladies, you can book one of them. They'll put on a good ass show.
Shout
Put
out
on
to
a good
Martez
ass show.
Jackson,
Jump
my
out of
boy.
cake, whatever the fuck.
Jump out of cake.
I mean, we never had that, but that I've always wanted to jump out of a cake.
I'm gonna get one, man.
I come out of retirement for that.
I want to see that.
I know
Yeah.
that-
Cake.
No, that's dope. That's dope. Shout out to my man Martez Jackson. He love BBW. He,
Oh, we
like,
got to
love,
invite
love.
Martez tomorrow.
Love.
That nigga.
Martez, if you're watching, make sure you stop by our party. We have lots of lovely plus size.
Oh yeah,
He
Martez
loses
might.
my head.
Yeah.
He might go in there and die.
Yeah.
Fall dead.
Yeah.
Fall dead.
We should have had him come today.
Man, thought about it too. He literally stayed 30 seconds.
Oh man! Shout out to Martez, my dog, man. So, any last words y'all want to say? Y'all want to shout y'all pages out one more time before we leave?
Just visit my official website. It's meetchloesantiago.com, and that will take you to my Instagram, Twitter, OnlyFans. You can buy me gifts, luxury gifts, Amazon gifts. Send me cash apps from there. Book your appointments. Get pricings on companionship. All of that.
That's dope.
Yeah, you can just follow all my links, Honey the Amazon. Everything will be there.
She has great porno too.
Thank you. I like
Are you on
balls in my mouth.
Are you like on Pornhub and you got links there?
I see.
I don't have my own Pornhub and stuff, but people that I've worked with,
They put it on there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I just do.
It's on her Twitter. Go on her Twitter.
And Twitter.
I was like, the best thing to do with these girls is just get on that Twitter because that's gonna take you to
Twitter
everything.
is the new porn. Like,
It really is.
Wow.
yeah, I love
Yeah,
Twitter.
Twitter. I love my
it's better
Twitter.
than Tumblr.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Let me log into my Twitter.
No,
Yeah,
Twitter's
follow
making
me
a
on
comeback.
Twitter. Honey the Amazon. Follow me.
Plump.
Me, for the Plum Playmates, you can go to DetroitPlumPlaymates.com and Detroit Plum Playmates on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter is Plump Playmates. And for me, it's allmylinks.com/Plump Princess. And that'll take you to all my domains.
I want to thank all 6 of y'all for coming and you guys for bringing them.
He's
She
stupid,
got
man.
it.
Thank you for inviting us.
And next week we talking about Instagram comics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, next week we're gonna talk about Instagram comics.
Social medians is what I call
Oh
them.
yeah.
Social medias.
Yeah.
I
You
like
know who I
that
think
term.
is funny? I was just watching him last night. Drewski Too Funny. I was on his page
like him too.
dying.
Who?
Drewski Too Funny. He's hilarious.
I don't know these
One of his newest videos is like the bad built guys, and he's just like, Gotta watch. I'll show it to y'all after we log out of here. He's
Thank y'all
hilarious.
for coming. We need a female co-host if any one of y'all want to come in here.
Oh, you just gotta give us the information for
I'm
sure.
telling y'all now.
Yes,
Auditions, yeah.
I had some questions for y'all after this because not me personally, but a friend of mine was like, "We need to get a podcast going." I'm like, "Girl, I don't know."
Yes.
We'll talk.
We'll
We'll talk.
Yeah, so maybe they can get their